Madhya Pradesh seems to be turning into another Gujarat of sorts, according to this poll, where the BJP is predicted to bag 61% of the total votes, the Congress 33%. When you've got a gap as hefty as that, it essentially means a clean sweep. As was the case in the assembly elections that happened a few months ago, even now, the BJP romping home in style. 28 to 29, which is the one seat, Pradeep, which you think, when you say 0 to 1 for the Congress, which is the one seat that you think they're in with a chance?
I think Sindhi, where the voter turnout was substantially down to 49%, and Gwalior. These are the two seats where Congress and BJP in fight. Otherwise, I don't see any.
And of course, it's his home
Chhindwara,
state.
no.
So Chhindwara could well now be going away from the grasp of Kamal Nath and family. Madhya Pradesh, Rahul, is like Chhattisgarh, bordering Chhattisgarh. We saw a sweep just now, Pradeep predicting in Chhattisgarh. Let's look at the numbers for Madhya Pradesh. Big state coming up. NDA 61%, up 3. So when we look at Bihar, Jharkhand, we see NDA going down in terms of percentage and losing seats. Madhya Pradesh, on the other hand, they are actually going up. And this is, remember, in an election with no Pulwama, Balakot. Clearly, Madhya Pradesh emerging as a BJP fortress. India Alliance just 33% in Madhya Pradesh. How is all of this translating into seats in the state of Madhya Pradesh? 28 to 29, clean sweep. The BJP, as per the Axis My India poll, could have a clean sweep. 29 out of 29 is also a possibility. Just one seat where the India Alliance, Siddhi, as explained there by Pradeep Gupta. But this is where now the India Alliance has reached the hundreds. As we've entered this critical central India, Rahul, like we saw in 2019, the BJP then pulls ahead once you enter central India. Madhya Pradesh, much introspection, Kamal Nath and family. You can't be traveling outside the country. You have to focus on your election on the ground. Several questions will be raised for the Congress. They changed their party president. Jitu Patwari took over. It's not worked. Look at the number of congressmen, Rahul, who've left the Congress to join the BJP in the last 6 months. The BJP is dominant in Madhya Pradesh.
Let's take you through the hot seats of Madhya Pradesh. There are two in particular we're looking out for. One of them is the seat of Chhindwara, and then there is Guna. So I'll start with Guna first, which is the seat where Jyotiraditya Scindia comes from. He had a bereavement in the family very recently. This poll seems to suggest that Jyotiraditya Scindia is very comfortably placed in the seat of Guna. He's up against Yadendra Rao of the Congress. Let's now come to Chhindwara, where there's a lot of anti-incumbency against Nakul Nath. In this hot seat, the Cool Hawa seems to be suggesting that Bunty Vivek Sahu of the BJP is going to beat Nakul Nath by a mammoth margins. This is not a tight fight. It's a very, very extensive victory for the BJP in Chhindwara. So the BJP not being able to make up for the losses. You're trying to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Rahul Verma, because for years, Rahul, we saw Gujarat as the banker state of the BJP under Prime Minister Modi. Can we add now Madhya Pradesh, Rahul Verma, to it? Has Madhya Pradesh, like Gujarat, become a dominant state for the BJP?
Absolutely, no doubt about
Why?
this.
Why? What's changed?
The reason BJP has been in power in Madhya Pradesh now almost 25 years, barring that one and a half year. Second, in Lok Sabha election, they have been consistently getting above 50% vote share. And third, both in assembly elections, I think there are now more than 80 or 90 odd seats where BJP had won 3 times consecutive. So there are pockets where BJP hasn't lost. And even in Lok Sabha elections, now you can see at least for 4 or 5 elections, there are 15 odd seats which they have not lost.
And it comes back to my larger point, Rahul, if you remember we made the other day. There were 178 seats of a direct contest between BJP and Congress last time. BJP won 166, Congress won 12. These are the seats. 29 seats. If you're going to be wiped out, that's the Congress is the Kamzor Khadi.
But Rajdeep, I've travelled extensively in Madhya Pradesh, and this is one state which I said the Gujaratization is happening in this state. This is where you see the resonance of the Ram Mandir, which you possibly don't see in other states. People, the first thing they will tell you, Mandir Banaya. Number two, this is where you'll actually see a Modi wave, which you possibly might not pick up another state, but you will see both of them here.
You know, it's interesting because there was all this expectation Gwalior Guna would see a tough contest. There were, you know, I was being told. Yeah, but you know, Preeti said there are 4 or 5 tough contests. Jitu Patwari told me there are 7 or 8.
No.
You know, tough contest means you're stuck at 35%.
Rajdeep, we must remember one thing, that the Madhya Pradesh is the original BJP state,
Of Jalsa.
which is where Sundarlal Patwa came much before Gujarat.